Today marks the start of my marathon training block, and I'm starting off with a very tough speed workout, an Olympian level speed workout, to see where I'm at. And I say Olympian because I'm taking a workout straight from Connor Mantz, who just finished 4th at the Boston Marathon 4x3 mile. So I'm doing my 1 mile warm up right now, taking it nice and easy. And for him, this was like a peak workout, as he's doing like 130 miles per week. I'm doing much less than that since my marathon is 18 weeks away, or just under that. So why did I choose to copy a Mantz workout? Well, he's the #1 long distance American athlete right now. He got the record for the half marathon distance, the American one, this year in Houston. And then he was like 20 seconds short of getting the marathon one at Boston with all those hills. So it's a fun challenge. And obviously I'm not gonna be doing it at his paces, but I will be doing it at my predicted marathon pace, the pace I really need to get a Boston qualifier, which is around 6:25 to result in like a 2:48 marathon. So to that pace, I'm going to have to train for it because I cannot do that right now for 26 miles. I'm gonna need that dog in me. Well, not that one. And if you look at my Strava graph, you're like, are you about to taper and then do a marathon race in like 4 weeks? The answer is no, but I am doing a side quest because I'm trying to ramp my mileage for a cruise that I'm going on in 2 weeks. A very silly thing, but I want to run 70 miles on that cruise. It's a week-long cruise, just so I could enjoy the food and experience a bit more. It's kind of counterintuitive, but it works in my brain. Time for the first set of 3 miles. We'll see how much I do. I'm going to aim for definitely at least 2. If I could get to 3 or 4 sets, that's great. First set is done, and out here in Tallahassee, I'm not altitude adjusted because Connor Mantz and Clayton Young train at around 5,000 feet in Provo, Utah. But I'm training heat adjusted because it's 80 degrees right now and humid and sun with no clouds. Second rep, 19:10. Ooh, it's getting caliente. That's the third rep, and I think my legs are starting to get really fatigued. I don't have any carbs on me or water. So I'll just end it off there, and then now it's time for the cool down. And I do want to say those PMPs did not feel like threshold effort. I think I could push a little bit more. And with the conditions, I'll take it. Even though it's on the flat part of my town, I had some elevation gain. And if you ask Connor Mantz, how do I get as fast as him? Well, his answer, lots and lots of training. And for comparing me versus the elites, the distances aren't too unfathomable. It's the paces. So Connor did this workout about 5 minutes per set faster than me. That's kind of mind-blowing. Everyone knows the saying, comparison is the thief of joy. But for me, comparing myself to Mantz, it just allows me to see my ceiling. Since he's about to break the American marathon record, makes me imagine how much more human potential I have in myself. Will I ever hit 130 miles per week? Maybe not, but I haven't reached my limit yet. So just to quickly recap what I had for breakfast, I had some honey and a Celsius energy drink. I normally don't drink caffeine, but since I got those Celsius drinks for free at the run club, I might as well have it. This workout told me that my predicted marathon pace isn't unreachable for me, unlike this video here. And if I want to copy Mantz, I could get a Mexican dessert.
I felt like I took some time to celebrate. Ate some tres leches cake.
Probably not. I'll be eating some basic things, but I'll showcase it. And keep in mind, despite dropping the BQ standard this past year by 5 minutes, the projected cutoff is around the 6-minute mark. According to this one guy's calculation, I have to do a 2:48.16. So yeah, that's why it's written up on my board. A tough time goal that I so desperately want to hit. My one big meal most days is rice and beans and a mix of vegetables, a stir fry, and then 1 pound of a protein, whether that's tilapia or salmon or chicken or beef or tuna, some type of protein. And that's really my big meal for the day, along with usually a yogurt with some now chia seeds. That's the spiciness. And then after that, I went to go play some basketball in the heat, showing off my Ja Morant moves, even though he got bounced out of the first round. I do want to say, if there was a draft to draft all the best long-distance marathon runners, I think I would go ahead of Shadur. And then I went and got a Blaze Pizza 11-incher.